Someone is missing you like crazy. Whoever this is, they regret not reaching out to you, not putting the cards on the table because, listen, they are standing so much in their own way, but they have come to a point where it's just breaking, okay? I'm seeing Spirit is showing me a wall that is breaking. All these feelings that they have been holding within are about to spill, you know? All these emotions, because they feel so much for you and it is unbearable. You are inevitable. And the crazy thing that happened is they tried to carve you out of their mind. They tried to deny how much they feel for you, but you know, the more they tried to forget you, the harder it got. You know, the more they try to stop thinking about you, the more obsessed they got with you. But it's not an unhealthy obsession, okay? This as well, splitting the deck at the Sun. This is a connection that has brought both of you sort of to a point in your spiritual journey that is, it's intense, okay? I can feel the energy between you. It's wild. You can't control it. There is something to this connection that is unpredictable, and it makes both of you lose control. And this is something they have never experienced, and that is also the reason why they have been holding back for so long. This is someone who, this is someone who is going through a lot right now. The Devil card is coming up. Wow, oh my God. Yeah, okay, so here's kind of what I feel has been going on. When you met, they had an intense spiritual awakening because of you. You know that moment when they met you and they looked at you and they felt something they had never felt before, but it scared them so much. Like they almost felt as if something is about like your eyes or your eye contact when you looked at each other, and they felt this piercing gaze, you know? They felt you looking into their soul, and then it was, oh my God, everything came to the surface. Like all these fears, these insecurities, the anxiety, it all rose to the surface, and they were overwhelmed by how much they actually felt for you because it makes no rational sense, okay? 111 on my camera. Wow, this is, wow. And splitting, yeah, okay, wow. This is all over the place. Whoever this is, they are all over the place, and it has reached, I was seeing like lightning and thunder. It has reached a quality where the more you don't talk to each other, the crazier it gets. The more they try to shove down their feelings, the harder it gets to resist because it is building underneath. I'm seeing like an ocean in a storm, okay? You know, like an ocean that is wild and it's like the raging sea. These are their emotions. They feel like their emotions are like a raging sea. And this is someone who likes to be in control, okay? The Devil card also has to do with, well, it has to do with addictions. It has to do with overcoming your inner demons, but it also has to do with illusion, with realizing, okay? Realizing that you are not chained, realizing that this state of mind where they are not really putting the cards on the table, they're not really telling you how they feel, is actually something they have been putting on themselves, and they have come to that realization where it's like they miss you in a way that it is paralyzing them, you know? I'm seeing them, they go through their day, they wake up in the morning, they wake up from dreams of you, and they hear you in every song, they see you in everything. Every single day they are being painfully reminded of what they've done, that they have held back their feelings for so long. And then there's this whole thing that is starting where it's like, did I mess it up? Like, a part of them wants to put it all out. Like, a part of them that is not the ego, you know, this is like the ego, and this is like the part of them that wants to put it all on the table. And the magician is kind of in between, you know, their higher self is in between, trying to nudge them into a direction where it's, I hope you can follow me, but that part of them that does not put the cards on the table is they've been hurt in the past. Someone has hurt them in a way where they got rejected, or they felt like, you know, whenever I'm really saying what I feel, I look stupid. People don't understand me. People just don't get me. And they were so afraid to look stupid. And now that they have suffered because they don't have you around, it's like, it's not enough to think about you. It's not enough to just play that out in their mind. They want to have it for real. And now that they are sitting in that energy, I think that you're assuming that no contact, nothing is happening, but I'm here to confirm you that everything is happening because the distance only made them want you more. The distance and the no contact made them realize, hold on, that just flipped, made them realize that they actually only want you. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, you are the only one. I'm also hearing that song. You are the only one. And this is it. They could run to the end of the world, you know, even if their ego is trying to convince them, like, listen, you can't do that. You're stupid. Like, what are you thinking? You know, that person's just going to hurt you. It's just going to go, you know, it's just going to be like the other relationships. This is what their ego is telling them. It's like, it makes no sense because they love you so much and they know that, but a part of them rather would risk losing you than to finally just go out there and say it and be vulnerable. Because, and I think with the armor here, this is their armor. This clumsy attitude, this I don't care attitude, this is their armor. And this is actually, they are hurting themselves with their own armor. What this is getting really deep. So on the other hand, this is their vision. This is the sun, okay? This is what their higher self is kind of nudging them towards. Is they can feel, even though they can't explain it, they can feel that there is a future with you. And when they are awake at night, you know, they're dreaming of that. They can feel it. They can feel the future. I don't know if it makes sense, but when they looked at you, they saw something in your eyes. They saw the future in your eyes. These feelings that were taking over, sure, they are intense, and sure, that makes them lose control, which makes them panic and spiral, but it is also the best thing they've ever felt before. You know what I mean? Like when something is so good, you almost can't take it, but you want more of it. And this is why they're all over the place, okay? They're also saying, wait for me, okay? Because the thing is, the Knight of Pentacles is a person that moves slowly, but with intention. And they do not just want to move forward in a random way where it's like, okay, let's just rush into that. And then it clashes, you know, and you break apart. But more so if they move forward, they want to actually be the one that you deserve and move forward in a way that it stays stable, you know, because just like with a house, you can build a foundation really quick and hurry it all, and the next storm is coming and boom, you know, the devil comes out, you know, all these. I feel like both of you are working through your inner demons right now. Your insecurities, like in that void, in that no contact, you're working through it. I'm rambling again. I have a song that I channeled that came up where it's like, this is kind of how they feel right now, where it's a part of them feels like they are going crazy. And there is something that happened between you. I don't know what it is, but something happens between you where they felt like you might have rejected them, or you might not want them anymore. They might have messed it up. So the lyrics are, "You're what I dream about. You got me going crazy, and I hope you can feel every word that I say. Oh, May, I gotta figure you out before you start slipping away. She left me thinking, is she doing this for fun? But when she smiles, well, I just know she's the one. My pulse is racing and I just can't get enough. Oh, should I chase it? Could I even call her bluff? Every day I can't stop thinking about the words that you say in nearly just about every way you can do anything. Can you believe I'm sitting here desperately begging for you to see how much you mean to me?" It seems to me that that person has so much to say to you, but in some way they're acting so clumsy, where there is everything within them, but on the other side, it just doesn't come out right. They see this vision in their mind, you know what I'm saying? Like they know the future that is possible, but then they speak or they act a certain way. I also feel like they act because they shove down their feelings, and then they act out in a physical words. They can't hide how much they want you, but the way that it comes out is just clumsy. It's clumsy, and it is unstructured, and it is not the way that they actually want to show up, and they feel embarrassed, okay? They feel embarrassed because they're so clumsy, but they also know that they could express themselves better. I don't even know. Like, I am even tapping into that energy. And by the way, it's no joke, okay? I feel that your telepathy between, like, your inner conversations, like there is something going on between you already. I can tap into that. And you found this reading because you are aligned with that, because you're ready to fully dive deeper into this. If you want to find out exactly what is going on with their higher self, you know, the version of them that truly is already available, because as you know, there are infinite realities. And when you're tapping into that, just like they can see the future with you and they can tap into that, you can tap into that future as well. And when you do that, when you ask yourself, okay, what do I truly want for our relationship? What do I want for our future? How do I want to feel? But not based on the past, okay? Not based on all the disappointments in the past or what society told you that you can have, but based on what you truly desire, like your heart's desire, okay? When you tune into this, you draw that into your experience. And basically, we're doing this 24/7 with telepathy because we're kind of talking to each other. I'm seeing that, you know, because you're having dreams of each other. You're seeing these signs, angel numbers, synchronicity, songs. That is already your telepathy is already going on. And now it's about directing it so that both of you are in one frequency. Because believe it or not, this is a crazy thing, but oftentimes what happens is when we're having doubts, or we are kind of seeing the behavior in the physical and we're like, oh my God, like really? We're kind of feeding into the old story, the old narrative, and then we're bickering and arguing in our mind, and then we're feeding into the reality that we don't want to experience. So Spirit is calling you to tune into the reality you wish to experience. What do you prefer? What do you want with that person, okay? And I have created an amazing way to do that, to really quantum leap into the reality with your person. And that is through the time machine method, where you basically go to the point in time where you have it. And instead of asking yourself, okay, what do I have to do to make my person, you know, chase me? Or what do I have to do to make them choose me? You experience what it's like to already be chosen. You feel it. And you know, thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. So basically, when you connect your thinking and your feeling, when you put that all into alignment, into one really precise intention, this is when you quantum leap and they receive your signal. It's no joke, okay? I have that method, my telepathy guide, along with exercises so you can have inner conversations with them. And especially because both of you are missing each other. Both of you, I feel like, are not so secretly crushing because it's obvious for everyone around you to see. And it's just like you're a little bit standing in your own way, but you can already prepare and pave the path for the physical unfolding. It's in your hands, really. And if you want to tap into this, grab the guide. It is down below. It's currently on sale, so get it while it lasts. And the time machine method will be free as a guided meditation. So you can just lean back, you can relax, and you can really fully tune into this. This has helped me so much in no contact. I'm not even kidding. I came back from this and I was literally crying because I was so happy. Because then you just know it is not just something you're making up in your mind. It's a real experience. And then you trust more in the unfolding. Wow. Okay. I'm telling you, I feel like they are overthinking different scenarios with you in their mind. I also want to draw a message from them really quick. They might be going into the worst case scenario, if you know what I'm saying. Like, this is someone who is usually not jealous or over possessive or something, but they have had a moment where they thought they messed it up, and that made them think that you might end up with someone else. Or, you know, I was hearing wait for me as in, did I mess it up? Is it already too late to win your heart? Wow. The Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles was also coming up. Wow, yeah. This is the energy, Page of Swords. Typing text, deleting them. This is exactly this is the mental energy. Oh my God, like this could be an air sign. This could really be someone who is very much in their own mind, trying to rationally explain your connection, but there is no rational explanation. There is no, you have to go with your heart, okay? In love, you can't just plan out every step. And I feel like you sometimes want to plan out every step, but the truth is they're even more like that. With all these swords coming up, this is what is holding them back. Overthinking, going back and forth, and truth be told, they're actually more nervous than you are. You think you're nervous? They are really nervous. You're giving untouchable, and you're independent, you're free, you're someone, you just say what you think, you just do what you do your thing. And they are turned on by it, but they're also intimidated. They're also saying, I'm going crazy thinking about you. I'm telling you, missing you like crazy. It's like I'm going crazy with you, but I'm also going crazy without you. You know, when it's like being with you is so intense that it drives them crazy, but then like being without you is even worse because I miss you so much, is what they're saying. And they also want to hide how emotional they really are. This is someone who tries to act cool, but on the inside, they actually want the most romantic things. Wow, I have way too many cards here. Hold on. I barely shuffle them. Spirit, is there anything more Wow. We're ending this reading pretty strong. I'm hearing marriage, but take it how it resonates. Okay, if you don't want to get married, if it doesn't resonate, but they could truly be contemplating this because that's the card of marriage. Wow. They're saying my heart will never truly belong to anyone else. I think they have come to a point of maturing, you know, when you're growing up in your mind and you realize that your ego has been holding you back the entire time, because the ego, what does the ego do? The ego tries to protect you, tries to keep you safe. It's like, listen, just don't send that text. You're embarrassing yourself. What if she's like, I don't want you? You know what I mean? And this is kind of holding them back, you know? And then you get to a point where you're in bed at night and you miss that person so much and you realize that you have been standing in your own way. And then the thought of losing you, of not having this beautiful future was too much. Like, I would not be surprised if they would really come forward, but with a real offer. An offer that you can't decline, like something real, something tangible. Okay, I'm manifesting it for you. By the way, I am manifesting on your behalf that this is going to move even smoother, to fully align with this energy, to receive my energy, because it's an energetic transmission here. Go and give this video your energy and you'll get it back. Hype, like, share, or of course subscribe to not miss out. I do offer one-on-one manifestation sessions if you want to get to the bottom of what is truly holding you back, because I feel like it's only mental, okay? It's not about what you do, it's mostly about your inner state of being. If you want to dive deeper into this, I am here for you. Go to the link down below. That was it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you around in the next one.